strong in the Lord and never give up hope. You're gonna do great things.
Welcome back to Pastor Tyler's office. I am Pastor Tyler, of course, and we're working through a few tips on how you can show that you care about students. These are just short little training videos for youth leaders, parents, students, whomever. So we're going to continue on. We've been doing about 5 at a time of these, and so we're going to keep on. We are on number 26 actually, and number 26 of Dick Gibson's 55 Ways to Show That You Care. Number 26 is to laugh with them. Students have great personality, and they think a lot of things are funny, and so if they make a joke, you know, it's okay to laugh with them if something is funny. You know, I mean, be careful that you're not laughing at something that's cutting somebody down, but you know, sharing a joke, laughing with people is a good way of just bringing everybody together. I mean, a family that laughs is a happy one. And so a youth group, a team, a household, a church that laughs together is a very healthy and happy growing place. So I encourage you to laugh with students. Number 27 is to value their opinions. Students are growing up right now and they're dealing with a lot of things that none of us have ever had to deal with. A difficult economy, figuring out media choices, politics, current issues, revolving around all sorts of things. And so students are forming their own opinions about things. And some of them are really thought out and some aren't. But the fact that they're thinking through these things really shows that they're coming a long way in their growth. They're coming a long way in becoming adults. And so listen to what they have to say and value their opinions. Whatever it is that students are saying, pay attention to that, because the ideas and thought processes that they're using now will grow into who and what our world is going to be in 10 years. So pay attention to that. Value their opinions. Give advice when you can, but don't force it on them. Let them think through things on their own, and then they'll truly take ownership in it. Number 28 is to be yourself and help them feel comfortable to do the same. And this goes right alongside with opinions. Don't try to pretend like you're somebody that you're not. When I first got here, I didn't try to be hip and cool and, you know, speak differently or dress differently or whatever. I just was kind of me, and I'm naturally a geek. And so for me to embrace that type of a lifestyle, that type of dress, that type of attitude, was better than if I had tried to come in and be somebody that I'm not. And some people will like you and some won't. I mean, that's just how it is. That's how life is. But if you can begin to develop a culture where everybody is appreciated for their uniqueness, then it isn't as much of a temptation to try and be somebody else, because who you are is just as appreciated and accepted and loved and embraced and encouraged as who everybody else is. So why would you try to be somebody else? Number 29 is to buy what they are selling. Now, sometimes this is a fundraiser, sometimes it's a story, whatever it happens to be. Buy what they're selling. Now, I understand we get hammered by schools and whatever, trying to sell candy bars or magazines or donuts or whatever it is, and you can only afford to do so much. But if you can, buy what they're selling. Help them out. It's one of the most depressing things to be trying to sell something and nobody buys it, or nobody listens, or nobody even pays you any attention. What is a nice thing is when you're selling a lot, or you're really doing well and people are reacting to that. If they're telling you a story, listen to what they have to say. mean, listen to their side of the story. Kids a lot of times get blown off. Whatever they say doesn't matter. That's not true. But that's how they feel. And so if we can buy into what they're selling, buy into what they're saying, they won't feel so rejected. And last but not least, number 30. And this is sometimes a difficult one for me. I'm trying to get better at it. But number 30 is to be the first to speak. If you have a new kid come to the group, be the first to go up and say, "Hi, I'm Tyler. What's your name?" And go from there. It doesn't have to be super in-depth, that first conversation, but be the first to act. If there's issues, if there's trouble between you and a student, between a couple of students, between whomever it is, you need to be the bigger person and be the first to speak. Be the first to take that step towards reconciliation. Because again, students aren't gonna do that. They're not gonna take that initiative most times. So that was we're all the way up through 30 now. Only 25 left, and I look forward to catching up with you all. I hope this has been beneficial. If you have any thoughts on what we should do after this list, I am all ears, and I'm willing to listen. So thank you very much for your time. Have a wonderful summer day, and I will talk to you all later. God bless.
Don't live life in fear. Forgive and forget, but don't forget why you're here. Take your time and pray. These are the words I would say.